What's up, guys? Dramatello here, and today I'll be talking with you guys about UAD or Universal Audio, their interfaces, and basically what you guys need to know before you are going into their, ecosystem, you can call it. So it's no secret that UAD are top tier as far as audio quality. Their audio interfaces are absolutely incredible. I don't think there is anything else I can say about it. The preamps are amazing. The sound is incredible. The microphones that you'll connect to it, the guitars, everything just sounds beautiful. However, one of the bigger things about UAD, as you probably know, is their plugins. Now, what you need to know about their plugins is that you kind of have like two types of plugins, you can say. And the first plugin that I think is completely separate from the other type is a unison plugin. Now, a unison plugin can basically act as if, for example, a preamp, and that plugin comes before the signal of your mic or guitar or whatever. So basically, it would be as if you took, let's say, kind of a preamp, you connected the guitar to that preamp, and then from that preamp, the sound will come into the audio interface and in the end to your DAW. All of that happens digitally, obviously, so you don't have that hardware, but you have those plugins. However, from my personal experience, I have learned that the Unison plugins are probably one of the only ones that are really worth to buy right now. I mean, first of all, I'm a huge fan of UAD, okay? I love them completely. However, having their plugins today is not like it was like 15 years ago. I mean, right now you have companies like Plugin Alliance that really are giving you pretty much all of the plugins that UAD have in like half, if not third of the price, and it's native. So it means that you are not dependent on the audio interface to operate with those plugins. Now, as I said, I love UAD, but I just do not understand the concept behind having plugins that, let's say I have a whole session just using their plugins. Okay, but then let's say I'm taking my MacBook and let's say I go to my living room and I want to continue to produce there. I can't work with those plugins because they will require my audio interface. So I'm basically stuck in the studio to work on my plugins. And only once I am connected to the audio interface or to the Apollo, to the Arrow, only then those plugins will work. For me, that just doesn't cut it. I just don't like that concept. It's a very bold move for them to keep on pushing this concept, especially when you have Luna, which is also a DAW that, they're trying to push. So imagine that you have a DAW like Luna and you have a whole bunch of sessions there, and then you take your laptop and you drive to whatever, like you are far from your studio. You're not going to take your Apollo with you, okay? So then you're kind of stuck and maybe you want to continue to work on your session. I think that just doesn't cut it. I don't think that's a great idea. I would say absolutely grab a universal audio interface, especially when you have things like the Apollo Solo or the previous one that they called the Arrow, which is what I have, and definitely use it for what it is, just for the sheer audio quality and the possibility to have unison plugins. But I don't think I can recommend any, modern producer to really dive into their whole other plugins. I would definitely say first go to Plugin Alliance. They have so many equal plugins, and some of them are the exact same plugins, especially the Brainworks one. So those Brainworks plugins, if you really like them, just get the natives one. I mean, it's so much cheaper. You are not dependent on your audio interface. I think it's just a way better deal. And again, I absolutely love UAD. I have nothing against them. I just don't understand how is that the future of music production. I cannot imagine a producer in 2022 or 2025 works on his laptop and he has to be connected to that audio interface all the time while working on his projects. I just don't see that happening. I think that the future of music production is definitely just you sitting on your laptop. I mean, honestly, for production only, you're okay without even an audio interface. You really need an audio interface when you think about it is, well, when you need to record guitars or you want to connect a microphone or a condenser, that's definitely a time where you need an audio interface. But let's admit the fact that you don't even need an audio interface most of the time. You can be with just your laptop and you can work with your plugins and you can do everything you want. So that's it, guys. This was a kind of a short video, but I just wanted to, well, give you guys some of my ideas, because back when I started with Universal Audio, I did a whole bunch of mistakes and I bought not the right gear, let's say, until I actually bought what I really needed, which was my previous Apollo Duo. And right now I actually switched it to an Arrow just because I had a really great deal where I actually profited some money from selling my previous one to having this Arrow, which to me gives me the exact same thing. Again, I'm not using their whole arsenal of plugins. I just use one Unison plugin, if that. So this method works for me. Tell me what works for you guys. What do you like? And if you are into Universal Audio plugins and you think that their ecosystem is still worth it, please tell me in the comments below why you guys think that it is that. Knowing about all the other options that you can have that could be native plugins. Once again, thank you guys for watching this video. Please share this video, like, subscribe to my channel. I have much more content for you guys, and I will see you in the next video. See ya!